Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. So as you could tell, I'm in a different location. Today I'm doing a get ready with me video, so I just wanted to do it at my own makeup station, and I'm going to be using the Urban Decay Naked on the Run palette, and this is what it looks like. And I really love this palette because it has everything in one. You don't have to switch to like a bunch of different palettes or go back and forth from things. You have everything you need right in this one palette. So I hope you all enjoy this tutorial, and let's get started. So I'm starting off by applying this Hourglass Mineral Veil Primer and just gently rubbing it all over my face. Next I go in with my Nars Sheer Glow foundation, and I'm using two different colors to get my shade, and I'm just going to be spotting that all over my face, and then I'll just be going in and blending it out. And the brush that I'm using today to blend out my foundation is an e.l.f. blush brush. After that, I go in with my MAC Pro Longwear Concealer and just apply it underneath my eyes to cover up any dark circles, as well as just running it down the center of my face. Then I like to go in with that same brush that we use for foundation and make sure everything is nice and blended out and your skin looks nice and smooth. Next I go in and set my under eyes and the center of my face with the Beverly Colorless powder. And I'm just tapping that on with a setting brush from Real Techniques. I use this Maybelline Dream Matte Powder to set the rest of my foundation. After that, I go in with the MAC Painterly Paint Pot as a base for my eyeshadows. And I apply this before I do my brows because I like to let it set before I apply my eyeshadow. Next, I go in with the Anastasia Dip Brow Pomade, and I just use that to fill in any missing spaces on my eyebrows. And for the sake of time, I'm just going to show you how I fill in one brow. And when I'm done, I always like to go in with this spoolie brush and brush everything out really nicely. Now we're moving on to the Naked on the Run palette. I'm going to go in with the bronzer first and just apply that to my cheekbones and the side of my forehead. For this bronzer, you just want to use it to warm up your face, not so much as a contour, because it is slightly orange and you don't want to use anything too orangey to contour your cheekbones. After that, I go in with the blush that's in the palette and just apply that to the apples of my cheeks. And for my face highlight, I go in with the eyeshadow called 50/50. And just apply that above where I applied the blush. Now moving on to the eyes, I'm going to be highlighting my brow bone with that shade 50/50. Moving on to the crease, I go in with the color Fix on a blending brush and just gently run that through my entire crease. Like I like to say, make sure you go back and forth and apply the same amount to both lids. Moving on to the lid color, I go in with the color Dive, which is a beautiful color, and I'm just going to be running that along my entire lid. And this is a color that you definitely want to pack on. Just keep applying it and building it up. Moving back to the crease, I'm going in with the color Dare and just darkening up the outer corner and slightly dragging it up into the crease. And I do also mix in the color Stun with that, just to make it a tiny bit deeper. And as I usually would, I go in and blend everything out with a clean brush. Here I'm just reapplying any of the lid color that I may have lost. And now I'm just running the color Dive along my lower lash line, which is the same color that we used on the lid. Next, I take the eyeliner that came in the palette, and it is in the shade Stag, and I am running a angle brush along it, and then I'm just going to apply that to my upper lash line, just to make it nice and smoked out. I don't want any harsh liner. And you could see that I'm just building it up as I'm going and not applying too much at once. This will give you a really nice smoky eyeliner effect. And now I'm just dragging that same pencil along my lower lash line. Moving on to lashes, I use the Perversion mascara that came in the palette, and here I'm just curling my lashes and then applying the mascara. Last but not least, I go in and apply the lip gloss that came in the palette. It is in the shade Sesso, and you could see that this is a very buildable lip gloss. After that, the look is finished, and these are the final results. I hope you all enjoyed this tutorial, and I hope it was helpful for you. Thank you so much for watching.